The next thing they got to do is find a coach. I don't think Joe Sacco is the answer here. And I think the dive at the end of the season probably proved that. There are a couple of guys that come to mind. One of the guys on their staff right now, Chris Kelly, might be a guy that they should take a look at. Jay Pandolfo, maybe from BU.
Yep.
There's a coach in Denver, David Carl, who's done a really excellent job. He used to work for Jim Montgomery, now on his own. And, they've got to figure out what to do with the bottom six. I mean, it's been a revolving door, and they should be able to find guys that can solidify the bottom six relatively easily. I don't know if they have them in-house, but it's not going to be that expensive, and it's a fix. But going back to the coach, somebody's got to come in and establish some discipline here. They seem to have lost their way for the most part in the last 20 games of the season. And this low rise just didn't change at all. He's minus 43, which is scary. And, on the winning goal the other night, Pasternak's on the ice, and, he's been brilliant offensively. But he keeps making the same mistakes. He's like Ovechkin before Ovechkin, got to Barry Trotz and figured out he could play hockey at both ends of the ice. He was 3-on-3, and he makes a half-hearted pass at a defenseman, at Dumoulin, who wound up scoring the goal, and then he just lazily skates to the bench, and all of a sudden New Jersey comes back 3-on-2, and Dumoulin's got the puck and rifles it past the goaltender. It's inexcusable.
Mike, when you look at the ownership, do you feel like, or have you ever worked for an organization? Because I feel like that for the ownership of the Bruins, a successful season is just making the playoffs. And if you win a championship, it's icing on the cake. And how long do you ride that with your GM and Cam Neely?
They've been better than just make the playoffs and get out in the first round. That's been the knock against the Jacobs family. And every year the Bruins spend to the cap. You really can't point a finger at them. They've given their manager and their president a chance to do what they do and put a team together.